quan tâm em đã khiến anh đau, nhưng anh ta tốt đẹp gì hơn anh đâu. Tuy anh là người đến trước, em là trao người sau. Tiếng yêu phù du cuốn theo ngàn thu giờ thành cố nhân.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Over to the left. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that is expertly dealt with. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the finish! They'll be quick to recover this. Might be danger here. Hits one! Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Quarter of an hour played. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Zanetti. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's looking unstoppable! ZALO wins the duel this time.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, a loser of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Figo. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Indonesian are literally using their heads with some very good service, but it's time for someone to add authority.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tunisia were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. And here's Son Heung-min. He's got to goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that has left him in a heap. Figo.
Barella.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's heaved it away. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. No way through. Son Heung-min. Barella conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Mbappe. Zanetti. And here's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Seems to be well there. Bernardo Silva. And Son Heung-min. Oh, it's a sweet ball there. And it's Messi. Barella. Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
In football.
And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pirlo. And here's Figo. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
ngoài kia bao la sóng gió đừng quên tên
Figo.
ai.
Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nếu yêu thương người sao thì xin em cũng đừng quên tên anh và nên nhớ
Zakaria,
người vượt qua
Collar, chasing after it.
cùng em đi qua bao khoảnh khắc để giờ này lại trước
Cuts out the supply.
đâu đó
Tunisia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the
cứ
time.
mỗi đêm
Well,
chờ
it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Yeah. Bernardo Silva had it nicked away. Bernardo Silva has a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
150.
khóc em ơi hãy để đến
It's
vai
Figo.
này anh gánh phá
Here's Mbappe.
ngày nắng quanh năm trăng
It is
sáng
still anyone's game, 0-0.
chỉ một ngày mưa như thế mà em đã
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
ngoài kia bao la
He's
sóng
got
gió
away.
đừng
Shot could be on. It's Son Heung-min.
quên đôi môi anh mãi
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
người đàn ông em yêu mạnh mẽ
Messi,
vẫn luôn
and the finish. That is commitment to the cause.
thì xin em cũng đừng quên tên anh.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cùng em đi qua bao khoảnh khắc
Tunisia are looking to go forward now.
lại chia tay đâu đó phía cuối con đường kia
Son Heung-min,
cứ mỗi đêm trời khuya nước mắt tuôn
Alcantara.
rơi hoài.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Đừng quên tên anh.
Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Vì người đàn ông em yêu
Zanetti.
mạnh mẽ vẫn luôn
Oh, smashing header!
đau.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Thì xin em cũng đừng quên tên
Barella, Zanetti.
người vượt qua bao thăng trầm. Cùng em
Well, they
đi
deserve
qua
an
bao
awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
đâu đó phía cuối con đường kia.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Nước mắt tuôn rơi.
Oh, what a climb! Another fruitless header.
Indonesia might just feel they're onto something here despite not putting that away, you know.
Đêm trời khuya nước mắt ngoài kia bao la sóng gió đừng quên tên anh đừng quên đôi môi anh mã hay giọng nói trầm lặng vì người đàn ông em yêu mạnh mẽ vẫn luôn cười mỗi khi đau nếu yêu thêm người sau thì xin em cũng đừng quên tên anh và nên nhớ ai đã người vượt qua bao thăng trầm cùng em đi qua bao khoảnh khắc
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
đâu đó phía cuối con đường kia cứ mỗi đêm trời khuya
Nuno Mendes,
nước mắt tuôn
It's Deco. Pirlo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the shot. There's a goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
After 83 How's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Totti. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Showing great feet there. Vieira gets over and intercepts.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
That's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a sack!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deco. For Messi. Let's Owen. Oh, and he's through the middle. No, that was never going to make it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed
Just a
with
quick
flying
reminder,
colours.
please refrain from parking outside.
What do you take away from it all, Jim?
Thank you very
From
much.
the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more, but certainly result-wise.
Để được nhìn thấy ánh mắt dịu dàng cùng giọng nói ấm êm, có hay không vẫn cũng cô đơn, chắc anh đang tận cùng cô đơn vì chẳng tìm cho mình được cách để quên một người. Anh biết cố chấp chỉ mình anh đâu, nhưng em ơi anh lỡ tin phép màu sẽ mang cho anh một lần sau cuối. Lang thang tí rồi về, cúc áo này mong manh, gần được ở gần anh, stuck in mãi mãi, hay ở lại chăm chút thôi. Đừng ngại ngùng nói câu, đừng say đâu, I can feel your love, body em lúc gió trong love, để cho anh đón đưa, đừng kiêu nữa, anh biết em nghĩ gì, baby don't you lie to me. Đừng nói là em không thêm thời
pace of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Blows the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation is still forcing defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain.
Coach, Moran has got himself a free kick. It's not taking him long. That's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game.
We can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They had what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal, it's a great opportunity to make a new traffic and to retreat.
Neymar. Fernando Torres. De Bruyne! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. And Torres! That's a superb piece of defending. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. And here's Torres. Messi! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up at the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. That's been intercepted. Palmer. A communication breakdown there, it seems. Zakaria is fouled. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Son Heung-min, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Galletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
and he found it. Challenge there, uncompromising. Now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very necessary. Messi. Has a shot! Oh, right stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Adams. Torres proving dependable as ever. Another terrific player, job is for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
He's not getting any further than that. Fernando Torres. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi. Messi. Perez. Oh, super fine. Palmer. Collier. Messi. Goalkeeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Collier. Time, excellent interception. Belletti. It's Perez. Here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! That was superb goalkeeping.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do.
And it's half-time here. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. In what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it. Situations like this, I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Zakaria. And it's Davis. Davis, very much a man of this moment. Saka. Fernando Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's under a lot of pressure there. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
the first substitution of the game. Good strong hand by the keeper. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Belletti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. He'll try from distance. And he's there to clear it. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Saka gets it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. No joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that was never going to make it. And it's Ribery. Still trailing. With just a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Here's Ribery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of the lapse of concentration. He's on the ground, hungry, looking for his chance to play his way. He certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Beckenbauer, and it's Vieira. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's being shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him.
The further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Good looking ball. Ribery. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Now who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Turned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. The party really willing to compromise. Beckenbauer. Saka. To set free a runner. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Physical and effective. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Chia tay bớt một phút để đợi nhau được bớt chuyện. Bớt điên, bớt phiền. Drama ít thôi đừng mà anh phải bớt hiền. Rớt liền, hey, hết yêu là anh đi. Và ba khi tình không có cửa làm anh suy. Cứ xem như tôi vào chơi, đáp ứng cho tôi trẻ hai đứa nhau mọi đời. Chỉ
unnecessary. He read that really well and stopped it. It's Messi. Torres at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be pulled back for that one. With so much to recommend it, fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well read. Danger is averted. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Makaleli. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Ball's gone astray. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Burn. And here's Messi. Ribéry. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Belletti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Well, the breakthrough came from a dead ball just like this one. They're looking for a repeat. Oh, shooting chance! Just sails past the upright.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Nghĩ thoáng đêm mai ra sao tụi mình cùng đều hài lòng. Có thể hôm nay thương, có thể tương lai buồn, có thể ta không giàu, miễn ở bên nhau vui không buồn. Chớp mắt 20, 30 chiều nào rồi tụi mình cùng về già. Ai rồi sẽ bay trước sau theo một nhịp cùng về nhà. Bước tiếp
And
hay
it's
qua
Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
So they are no longer two, but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let not man separate. And above all these put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony.
Cứ ngỡ phép chiều của mình trước mặt. Ngày gặp anh, em như đang thấy chính bản thân. Sống tính cách, sống luôn cả tâm hồn. Đơn điệu như sóng xanh như Bonnie and Clyde. Thật say giấy kết nối hai ta từ nghìn kiếp. Lâu nay ta không ngừng tìm kiếm. Anh yêu còn thiếu trong tim.
Why do you feel the same?
Dần lên nhanh từng ngày con người tìm ra ngày đắp lên từ lời phát quyền.
Makelele
Em cho anh một đặc quyền
abandonou o
khác
gramado e vai entrar com
Vieira.
Vamos provocar uma
The
justificação.
winner in 90, 30 more to come. Saka. Yeah. Well read, nice interception. Ribéry. Oh, that's a decent ball. Here's found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi providing an outlet on that that flank. Oh, well played. That's a foul, no two ways about it. That's a booking, always looked in. Galletti. And it's Vieira. And it's Ribery. There they go, hunting again.
Em cho anh một đặc quyền khiến tim em rung động. Anh đó là anh đó là anh đó. You're my twin flame. Anh đó là anh đó khiến em say đắm.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Petri, in comes the cross. Only partially clear. Ribery. Deco. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a nicely measured pass. It's Vieira. Messi. Pedri gets a foot in here. Saka. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only...
And that's it for the first half of extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That looks a good ball through. Burn is there, and he can get that clear. Yeah. Good work on the right flank here. The error shows great strength. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Ended up in no man's land.
Vai proceder a uma substituição. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar
tumble under that challenge. Adams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Drilled in low. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And here's Ribery, Messi. That could well leave a mark. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love.
trên khuôn nhạc từng ngọc ngà đã quý anh yêu bạc. Thấy tiếng vang oanh tạc nàng đành lòng lấy bức tranh sân vàng. Vốn có một phần nồng chuyện tình yêu có một người chồng. Người ta yêu xa hoa trăng hoa tình đào hoa. Tiếp thay ban nhạc tình tới đó. Anh có thơ mùi hoa em tới đó. Anh
is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Changes him with that pass. Deco going face to face with his great rival. Passing nice. It's Basho! And we have our very first corner. Toulouse are looking to go forward now. Maicon kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's De Bruyne. Saka reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Perez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Griezmann. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he can clear it away. Ball's gone out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Deco. Either side yet able to find the net. And Deco. Roberto Baggio. Saka gets into some space. Skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deco. Well, that's well seen too. Nicely aimed pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. That has been slung wide. And the shot! Quick to recover this. Belletti. Oh, that's neat. Here's Basho. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vieira spots it and intercepts. And here's Basho. Roberto Baggio. Saka. And that has been clubbed away. Back on the ball again. And it's Deco. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Saka. Adams gets it clear. Here's Saka. Belletti. Deco. Now it's Deco. That's very neat. Plays it in low.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Saka. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Baggio gets flagged offside.
phản ứng anh quá chậm khi anh mắt va đập tim co giật sát đánh là có thật và từ lúc ấy ở bên trong anh chẳng còn y như lúc trước bắt đến nhưng không biết đâu có trái tim màu hồng có chút chim đang bay vòng vòng như áo mong được gần hôn cứ giờ không thể cười
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Bruyne. Belletti. He welcomes it in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
It's been all left field, and while the supply has been decent, it's bringing no reward, so this needs a different approach.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Está acontecendo uma substituição.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Davis moved on forwards. Saka in with the challenge.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's definitely not his best. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that. Messi. Belletti. Well, to stand firm and defend it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Baggio looking wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. De Bruyne.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those breaking passes just to spread the play.
Saka cuts out a supply. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Second. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Belletti. Oh, good ball! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's It's Roberto Baggio. Messi, oh, nicely intercepted. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Griezmann. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Deco. Can he get it through? It's a good foot in there. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne. Great ball if he can get there. Belletti. And it's De Bruyne. Spread neatly. It could be in here. Oh, it's Griezmann. It's certainly onside here. They got it again. Oh, what a big run! And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Pass is intercepted. Good looking ball. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. Showing great feet there. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto back. Real chance!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
It's made to look very simple. I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and done. Thanks very much. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. Bit of difficulty with that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Bernardo Silva, and he's managed to get free. Messi. Perfect results, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How do you reflect on what we've seen?
Ngẩn ngơ từ khi còn chân đất nằm mơ xong thư tình hay cất ngậm ngùi khúc ca sao thương em anh xem ngàn mây mang tên rượu trong nông hồn say từ khi càng gần đông mẹ cha vun vén cho đôi tình nhân một ngày tương phùng trời thu lá vẫn chưa tàn gió vẫn mơ màng cho đàn em hát ca vui mừng nắng ngất gây lòng người mang nụ cười cô gái cố đô về nơi quê hương thanh bình em dịu dàng bước đến bên tôi trao vị ngọt đôi môi có chút thương âm thầm xa xôi tôi đứng đó gieo hồn vào từng lời thơ hàn mặn tươi về trên phố mơ em dịu dàng bước đến có
thước tha trong chiều thơ mà ai về qua phục để lại bên sông thuyền trôi đeo giặc về một con ngoài trong mà chiều mình ta thương nhớ mà cho cảnh vật hưng hơ nhạc vua để sau dậy rơi nơi hàng mi khi mùa mưa tới nhưng tình ta phơi phới đẹp từ lúc đôi mươi yêu em có lẽ là yêu tuyệt vời nhất vì hình hai em đó vừa nghĩ cuộc sống luôn nhớ em có khiến em say mê tựa như nguồn khúc hát dưới tiếng chuông chiều vang trong giấc mơ xa đôi không cứ đứng im thở trong nét bút đại trang em bước đi như vì sao sáng yêu kiều em dịu dàng bước đến bên tôi trao vì ngọt đôi môi có chút thương âm thầm xa xôi tôi đứng đó gieo hồn vào từng lời thơ hàn mặc từ về trên phố mơ em dịu dàng bước đến
It is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinating competitive game. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Real chance! Messi finds himself offside. Nakahara, nicely weighted ball.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment. Clipped up big! Saka. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Control. He's picked his way through. De Bruyne. Deco. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely aimed pass. Xabi Alonso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Control.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but
Shooting chance! Now, given the lift of his goal. David Villa. He's through here. He's cleared it out of harm's way. Bayern Munich upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Quick to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Torres. Beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. David Villa. We're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that's well done, really robust. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Guti ready to try one. Davids. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. Deco. Messi. It's Messi. David Villa. Here's Saka. That was lovely. He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Villa.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. Kimmich joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see. Shot goal!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa, he's through, now it's in. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Now it's Guti. Oh, super ball!
He just didn't have any support.
Big chance! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill us off?
Oh, he's through the middle. Guti. It's one! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it's half-time here. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Here we go again.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, but now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Saka looked to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, see, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi! David Villa! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So is this the start of a comeback? David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Saka. Oh, he's played it in low. Lam getting this one clear.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
David Villa picked out brilliantly. It's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Raul. Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Guti in acres of space out wide. Guti. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. waiting. Palmer. Good work on the right flank here. Owen.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago. Already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
That's been cut out. Well played. Davids. Oh, super fine. He's had a shot! He scores!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Messi. He expected better, and so did he. Xabi Alonso with the clearance. Michael. It's Kimmich. Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer. Real chance here. Danger averted for now. Raul. Takahara. Davids wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Owen. And that has been clubbed away. That's a throw. Davids, and he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Raul. Now Davids. Fernando Torres. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away. Now the finish! Split second!
clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Number 14.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now.
Coming on the field is number 18, Neymar.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And through to the goalkeeper. Davids. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Has a goal! It's a goal! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. 4 added minutes on the board. Ribéry, foot in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...
Lời yêu đâu mà người ta sẽ thâu này, cứ giấu rồi ôm nỗi niềm trằn trọc đêm thâu. Thực ra anh cũng có đôi
có thầm làm không khi anh chỉ muốn mình em trong đầu. Với từng chiếc áo phông mà ngừng em mỗi đêm cho ta quên sâu. Loay hoay quay cuồng tại sao con tim có mãi một bông hoa không rơi. Sự thật là bộ nhớ đầy quá, dữ liệu đẹp anh khó thể xóa. Từng bóng hình em hóa ra chuyện mình thật tình, từ cuốn phim từ đài truyền hình, nên anh lưu giữ file để khó phai vui phai tràn ngập bộ nhớ em cho anh cảm giác không sao quên được. Tràn ngập bộ nhớ em nhưng anh mong có cảm giác ngày mai. Yêu thương sao cho vừa, hạnh đang lo thừa, cho anh mong như cơm bữa. Em đừng xinh như thế nữa, loạn nhịp cả tim lên rồi, đầu này toàn là em mà thôi. Nỗi nhớ em cầu kỳ nên chẳng biết lý do là gì, hao tốn hơi nhiều khi nên cần dùng thêm USB. Nỗi nhớ em cầu kỳ nên chẳng biết lý do là gì, hao tốn hơi nhiều khi nên cần đi OMIC. Tràn ngập bộ nhớ em cho anh cảm giác không sao quên được. Tràn ngập bộ nhớ em nhưng anh mong có cảm giác
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've already started here. It's Son Heung-min. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. We're not going to make any further progress now. Son Heung-min. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It's Son Heung-min. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Clinch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That was a brilliant interception. Messi, not one to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mighty looking ball that. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. It's Luis Suarez. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Neto. It's Alonso! He's managed to get it all wrong.
Xabi Alonso deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Son Heung-min. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He could be in here. Now it's Eto.
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's Messi. Communication breakdown there, it seems. Kola is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's managed to get free. And just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read. Danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Yeah. Thailand applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Here's Suarez. Maldini. Zakaria. Bernardo Silva. Kola looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's through the middle. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Eto. Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go on it.
Oh, look, obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He has found the way, finished the shots! Oh, it's come off the uprights. He won't be happy with that one. Here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's delivered all right!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another...
Bernardo Silva! It's a pretty loose pass. Early breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. He's having a go! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Time and again they are repelled. It's Son Heung-min. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Son Heung-min. Great shot! They've done it! Hot dive through butter! They have done it again!
Well, there's always a chance of it.
The first 45 minutes are... We can review the first half.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence the change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution for Thailand, number 4, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 23,
And we're off again.
Nedved.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Platini. That is a great... And Messi!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thailand with the corner. They're first. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Nedved. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
56 minutes is number 15, Platini. 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 Substitution in progress.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He welcomes it in. He's free. He has got. Can he finish? He has done it. And this is getting better and better.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play and really quick movements. A wonderful goal.
After 59 minutes.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The attendance for this match was
So the lead now is 2.
That
Hits one! Hits a ball! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games. That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now there's a tries a shot! He's got a goal!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, it's Luis Suarez. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's the second corner of the game. Chance to counter. Good day for Valverde. Aim forwards. It's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. It's Owen. So what can they make of this? And he's got the beating of his man. Owen. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's Owen. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Promising build out this, plenty of really nice passing. Platini. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eto'o. Good looking ball. Valverde. It could be in here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! He scores! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Action has already started. You, Jim, see making a difference here. Well, who else but Hazard? A slide of looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Arsenal finding themselves a unexpectedly behind. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Yeah. Son Heung-min. Collier. To Messi. Well played. Oh, they could be caught out here. Collier. Son Heung-min. Just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pressure now. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, played through for the wide man. Griezmann. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Messi. Looking for options, for movement. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cleared without hesitation. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yeah. That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Now it's Hazard. And good pressure, just pounded him off it. And here's Drogba. Take back.
They're really getting no time to use it.
There's the shot! Goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Oh, here's a chance against the crossbar. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he gets rid in a hurry. Out of play for a throw. Zakaria. Son Heung-min. And he's had it hit. Would have been quick to recover this. Bayer herring after the ball here. Over it comes. Danger averted for now. Collier.
Good read. That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Messi. Miller. Well read, nice interception. He's away! Real chance! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's delightful. Griezmann. Obviously build-up. Great hit! And that has earned a few with the corner. There first.
Foram indicados 2
Cafu.
minutos de compensação.
Vieira tries to clear. He's gone full. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
But often chances are hard to...
And the first half is done. It has been a pretty crazy game so far. Game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here for both sides. Quite the half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Again.
Look, it's a run defences dislike.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Makalele is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. Cafu. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. And that's not going to trouble anybody.
Vai proceder a substituição. Número 7. Jogada de mudança. Número 1.
And here's Davis. Quick to get it clear again. Hazard. The movement is slick, the speed is... And the shot! Loose now, and they want to get it back. Valverde. Owen. Spread out to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's gone away. Skillfully cut out. He was so at ease on the ball. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. And he cuts out the supply. Gets his pass away. Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Este jogo
60
teve
minutes played.
por 29.514 espectadores.
Passing is... And Owen! And there's the clearance. Davis, very much a man of this moment. Adams gets it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. He could be in here. Valverde. Owen. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there. Griezmann providing an out. Got a shot away! And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Lobbed in behind. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. It'll be a throw-in. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Rice. Drogba. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could get through very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Good run down the right. Showing good feet.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
They've switched it over to the other side, and it's Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. So Maxima did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Brilliantly cut out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vieira clears. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. It was very competitive, open and entertaining. And a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
shouldn't call you or leave a message at all. So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Like you did last night. Could it be that I'm lucky to have found someone who is just as crazy as me? Or is it just in my mind? Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Like you did last night.
I want someone who can please me. I want somebody who cares. I need a lover who never leaves me. I need somebody who cares. I've been searching my life, I just couldn't find it. The special someone to give me my heart. I've been searching my life, but then I found it. Now I won't let you out of my sight.
Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night. Like you did last night.
Yeah. Whoa.
Put my hand on the stove to feel what it's like. Yeah, put you into my soul to feel what it's like to die. Watching every other day, I feel you watching, waiting for a reason to get locked in. Finding a space in your heart. Hold up, thought that you had it, but then you froze up. Thought it was magic, but it was all love. Finding a space in your heart. You ain't get a call from me, asking what you need, baby, what you need. I guess he doesn't even care at all. Shots of Casamigo in my cup, sipping to the sun. I've been feeling stuck up, can't get enough, can't get enough, can't get enough, can't get enough. Put my hand on the stove to feel what it's like, yeah. Let you into my soul to feel what it's like to die. Put my hand on the stove to feel what it's like, yeah. Let you into my soul to feel what it's like to die. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feels like die.
Có cơn mưa nào đôi mình đi qua, anh đến bên em ngày đôi mình chia xa. Mỗi lá rơi bên hồ, nỗi cô đơn lớn lên. Mùa thu ấy em không còn bên cạnh anh nữa, anh đứng nơi đây chờ em cùng cơn mưa. Chúng ta sau này chẳng có chúng ta bây giờ. Có tiếc nói hay không em ơi, người đang thấy vui hay buồn những ký ức ta đi chơi. Người đâu biết anh đi lạc một tình yêu mà không rõ đâu là đúng sai. Và sẽ có lúc em chơi vơi, liệu em có đang đi tìm hay tình yêu tự nó tới. Người đó có chăng là anh, vẫn chỉ muốn em theo con tim mà thôi. Baby anh nói em nghe, nhìn em anh bối rối. Anh thua rồi tim em lắm lối. Anh chưa từng dám nói anh yêu một ai here này. Rồi ta sẽ ngắm pháo hoa cùng nhau, thì em cứ đi nhưng không được quên là tình yêu còn đông đầy, giá như em còn đây. Trời sẽ thương em thương anh và cho đôi mình mãi bên nhau dài lâu. Đừng làm anh phải hao gầy nghĩ đến em từng giây. Người đón anh đến bên đời là điều tuyệt nhất để khiến em cười. Người cứ như ôm che mưa, như mây bay qua trong ngày trăng sáng. Ở đây có anh này, em thật nhỏ bé trong chiếc ôm này. Ấm hơn chăn mà còn thơm hơn hoa mà sao em nỡ rời xa. Một người âm thầm đứng dưới mưa nhìn em, một người giờ thành phố vẫn cứ chờ em. Có khi em chẳng còn yêu anh, như trái tim ta từng chung lối đi. Giá như có thể khóc anh sẽ khóc thật lâu, giá như có thể khóc anh sẽ khóc thật lâu. Giá như có thể nói cho em biết rằng anh đang rất đau, giá như có thể mãi không dối gian nhau. Thì giờ đây đã khác. Giá như có thể bước hai đứa về hai phương trời, giá như em hiểu thấu bao cay đắng hận trong tim tôi. Giá như có thể sống thiếu em trong đời, và giá như chưa bao giờ yêu.
So they are no longer two, but one flesh. What therefore God has joined together, let not man separate. And above all these put on love,
trước mặt. Ngày gặp anh em như đang thấy chính bản thân. Sống tính cách sống luôn cả tâm hồn. Đồng điệu như sóng sinh như Bonnie and Clyde. Ta sợi dây kết nối hai ta từ nghìn kiếp. Lâu nay ta không ngừng tìm kiếm. Anh yêu còn thiếu trong tim. Why do you feel the same? Tim dừng lên nhanh tự nhiên có điện. Sóng anh nhấp nháy tự nhiên phát đi này. Em cho anh một đặc quyền khiến tim em rung động. Là anh đó, là anh đó, là anh đó. You're my twin flame. Là anh đó, là anh đó. Khiến em say đắm. Là anh đó, là anh đó, là anh đó. You're my twin flame. Là anh đó, là anh đó. Tình yêu của riêng em. Tâm linh từ thầm nhau. Sinh ra như chơi nhau. Bên nhau hai dần lâu. Vì hai mà một, vì hai mà một. Different body sinh chung một tâm hồn. Anh với em cười, anh đau anh sầu. Khi bên nhau ta quên đi hết lo âu. Your eyes, nhà sương sớm mai. Shine bright, là để ngập phá bay. Moonlight, là tia sáng xuyên qua màn đêm. Là minh chứng cho anh với em. Ta sợi dây kết nối hai ta từ nghìn kiếp. Lâu nay ta không ngừng tìm kiếm. Anh yêu còn thiếu trong tim. Why do you feel the same? Tim dừng lên nhanh tự nhiên có điện. Sóng anh nhấp nháy tự nhiên phát đi này. Em cho anh một đặc quyền khiến.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to
But not quite the end product required. Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Eto might just make this. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. That's beautifully weighted.
Eto,
Well read. Danger is averted. Pretty loose pass. Got it. Now it's Eto. But it's one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's on a charge. No, there's no going past him this time. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pass is intercepted.
who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Orlando. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one.
Vinicius Junior, that's good play from him.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Bullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Good played through for the wide man.
Oh, great feat that.
Big chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Goes long and straight. Palmer. That has been slung wide.
Vinicius Junior!
It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Vinicius Junior. Eto'o. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Eto'o picked up brilliantly. Chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Calm, composed, confidence. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Shifted upfield. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Turan. That pass has been well intercepted. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Going to be disappointed with that. Works it forward. Nicely intercepted. Jamal. Vinicius Junior. Scholes. Palmer. Looking tidy in possession here. Bullet. Davis makes the interception. Other pass just keeps it ticking over. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 1 minute
You
added
thought
time.
that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Kimmich, a player who needs no introduction. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Eto'o. Palmer. Now that's a fine challenge.
Substitution on the field.
And we have our very first corner.
Vinicius Junior. Number 9. Ejo.
Short. And he can clear it away.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Messi.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Mbappe.
Lovely deep pass.
De Bruyne.
That's a nicely measured pass. Davids came forwards, cuts out the supply. It's a shade optimism. Davis. Now Davids.
Attendance for this match was 72,000.
Wins the duel this time. Davids cuts out the pass. That'll be a throw. Messi.
Mbappe. A good pass. And again they hit the front.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. David Villa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Here's Messi. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. It's a contest to keep an eye on. Succumbs to the pressure. The defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of it.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
The interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's put paid to a promising move. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He could run onto that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's played him through. Tries to get it clear. Great hit! He's gone forward. David Villa. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. And it's Messi. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And now he has two. It's one!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. For those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please refrain from talking
Voted
outside
man of the
this
match, and
stadium. Thank you very much
deservedly
for your
so.
cooperation.
What a turnaround victory from the jaws of...
hiện tại trong phim nở đôi trong trái tim ta hiện tại tôi đó điều đang nói hơn bây giờ giọt nước mắt vương trên khuôn nhạc từng ngọc ngà đã quý anh yêu bạc thế tiếng vang oanh tạc nàng đành lòng lấy bức tranh sân vàng vốn có một phần nồng chuyện tình yêu có một người chồng người ta yêu xa hoa trăng hoa tình đào hoa tiếp thay ban nhạc tình tôi đó anh ta có thích thơ mùi hoa để tôi đó anh ta đâu biết hai một tình bạn lại rồi đó chiến đấu bao năm thế em đừng tôi yêu thương nó theo anh thấy rồi anh ta đã dắt cô ta vào trong căn phòng nhỏ đóng kín nghe ta cũng biết câu chuyện xảy ra hiện tại trong phim nơi trong trái tim ta hiện tại tôi đó điều đang nói hơn bây giờ yêu tay bằng nhạc hướng hay cách khác thì em gọi anh đây là chướng ngại chướng mắt và chướng tai hủ nướng vụng hay là nướng khoai làm nhân biết như này là quán này rồi em là nhân viên em là đối tác con ngựa chối áp và được biết em là ai và được biết em là ai chỉ không biết là ai cả yêu tay bằng nhạc tình hướng hay cách khác thì em gọi anh đây là chướng ngại chướng mắt và chướng tai hủ nướng vụng hay là nướng khoai làm nhân biết như này là quán này rồi em là nhân viên em là đối tác con ngựa chối áp em là ai và được biết em là ai chỉ anh không biết em là ai cả anh một miếng trường anh một miếng trường
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello everybody,
It's the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, adds to a massive sense of occasion. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's going to be disappointed with that. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Messi. Davids is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adams gets across to intercept that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, shooting chance!
Anh một miếng chuông, anh một miếng chuông, anh vào chỗ đó, một mình một ta.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? This is not like a foul. There could be trouble here. And we have our very first corner. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he was quick to react. Cole tries a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Davis. Fiddles it through. Roberto Baggio. Let's go up and over. Palmer gets a foot in here. He can run onto that. And he's on his way. Shapes the shoots. It's a goal. What a moment for a double centurion. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Expert made to a promising move. That's been intercepted. That looks a cracking ball. There's the hit! He scores! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And shots!
York actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Davis. De Bruyne. Maldini. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's been shifted off. Davids. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. pretty, but it gets the job done. Now the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Maldini gets over and intercepts. Kimmich, a player who needs no introduction. Davis. Roberto Baggio. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Kimmich. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
There will be 3 minutes
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Davis. And it's played forward. It'll be a throw-in. Davis. Kimmich. York will try cutting inside here. Great hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Yeah, I call. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Substitution on the field. Maldini. Dixon. Coming on the field. Michael. Number 10. Mendy.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B answer. Leveling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. He just didn't have any support. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Bruyne. And Baggio. Valverde. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dixon.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
De Bruyne.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Roberto Baggio, real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
lang thang tí rồi về cúc áo này mong manh gần được ở gần đây stuck in ngày mai hay ở lại chăm chút thôi đừng ngại ngùng nói to đừng say no I can feel your love body em lúc gió trong lòng để cho anh đón đưa đừng kiêu nữa anh biết em nghĩ gì baby don't you lie to me đừng nói là em không thêm thời gian
Second corner of the game. Played it short. Ribéry. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Somewhat off target. De Bruyne. It's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Put in. Messi. Vieira tucked away. But is reclaimed easily. He's gone for goal! Strike, decorated with different curls. But what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well rewarded with an equaliser.
Now it's Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Roberto Baggio. And here's Messi. Well, it's good stuff. This is better. Well, it's an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Davids. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And a play for a goal kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
Davids really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Vieira makes the interception. Well cut out on Martin Guerrero there at all. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
seems intense, and it's paid off. Deep through. It's the goalkeeper's to play. De Bruyne. Oh, that was never going to make it. Thrown down the left-hand side. Vinicius Junior. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ribery. Here's Vinicius Junior. He's onside. And the finish. Really well taken goal. They have stolen never lost. Well, we've seen the home. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your reflections then, Jim.
Yeah, this looks the most likely outcome. But we had a good variety of this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
What remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Những ký ức đẹp đẽ đôi khi lại phai mờ và tạm thời bỏ trốn khỏi tâm trí của anh. Nhưng bằng một cách diệu kỳ nào đó, anh vẫn luôn luôn tìm thấy tình yêu của chúng ta qua những dấu ấn kỷ niệm. Cảm ơn em vì đã cho anh một mái ấm yên bình và hạnh phúc. Yêu em, yêu trọn vẹn cả một đời. Em đang nhìn anh à, nhìn bằng sự tiếc nuối vẫn vương. Em ở lại với những nỗi buồn. Anh quay mặt đi, nở nụ cười ở trên môi, nụ cười đau đớn chấp nhận chuyện mình đẹp khi cả anh và em còn dám ôm em ôm thật lâu, ôm em ôm thật lâu, gạt nước mắt ở trên mi. Vì sao ta sai từ nay đôi tay mình đang chạm vào nhau, một nụ hôn thật sâu mà đong hương thơm vị của sự cách xa khi ta vẫn còn yêu. Chẳng còn những mộng mơ, chẳng còn ai để chờ vì cuộc tình này đã vỡ tan. It's over. You play with my heart, and that was the last time you could ever have me. Vậy là hết tất rồi, còn chỉ đến đây thôi. Tôi thật tôi việc tin em nói. I didn't have a choice, baby, made me paranoid. I'll be loyal, why you keep on lying? Em biết trên mơ, know the name, sẽ tao là khói đang trôi. Girl, all I is to let go of your voice. All I is to let go of your voice. Hết rồi, chẳng còn những mộng mơ, chẳng còn ai để chờ vì cuộc tình này đã vỡ tan. It's over. You play with my heart, and that was the last time you could ever have me. Hết rồi.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us, Phil. And he's had it! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there. Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
Practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
He welcomes it in, coming out, and he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
That was better making. Chiellini makes the interception. Played right into his path. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Dixon. We're not going to make any further progress now. Rafael Leao. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he finish? It's in! There is the breakthrough! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. No, that's been intercepted. Good looking ball. He could be in here. That's an excellent interception. Kimmich gets good distance on it. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Shevchenko. Oh, it's Seedorf.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Works it forward. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's got away. Very nicely done. It's Baggio!
Roberto Baggio made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shevchenko won't just make this. He's in plenty of space here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that is out of play. Half an hour played now. Some really good ball movement. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the...
He sends to shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nice touch. Kimmich aims beyond the defence. He's got the shot away! And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a real chance! It's a loose ball. No way through there. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been cut short. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mario Silva plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
There will be one added time.
That's Eto. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now who's going to be first to this? That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. Back on the first 45 minutes.
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's Bajir. This is coming off in quick succession here. Ah, he's given it away. He's given it! No mistake! AC Milan are all square. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. The goal for Milan.
After 53 minutes is number 30, Lionel Messi.
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Milito and the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rafael Leao, and the finish!
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods.
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Roberto Baggio. And here's Kane, put it away! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Davis.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko, well played. And Messi! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And he's done it again. Shevchenko! What a big quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is superb, a dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
No way through, so back it comes. A lovely deep pass. Cole. Palmer has a frustrated figure right now. He just can't break it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Yeah. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great news. And a shot! A great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Shevchenko.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Danger averted for now. Cole. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's dealt with that really well. There's the hit! And that would have won it.
Rafael Leao really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And we have our very first corner. Has a goal! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Full tilt down the left. We are into overtime.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. That was good alertness. It's a brilliant interception. Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as new.
dịu dàng ở bên chàng, người em yêu. Con thơ anh đôi chân nhân thế em cũng chẳng thể tha vào, thanh xuân đôi chân dòng chân mãi em cũng chẳng thể tha vào, bao nhiêu vinh hoa đời lấy em cũng chẳng thể tha bằng cảm giác dịu em mỗi khi em ép mình bên chàng, em ép mình bên chàng, phú quý như nữ hoàng, trong tay đã có trái tim anh hoàn toàn ơn châu báu, biết thế ra giấy vần lúc gió mưa tới gần, hãy chứng minh anh vẫn mãi xứng đáng tình yêu anh trao. I'm the queen of love, I'm the queen of your heart. I'm the queen of love, I'm the queen of your heart.
No one can change the past. But someone got
It starts with so unreal. Watch you I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who's joined us for this unmissable day. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got a Messi! Straight at the keeper.
Messi might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Pedri. And here's Messi. Now the finish! Will be quick to recover this. Belletti looking for options, for movement. Well, that's wonderful alertness. No goals as yet. Eto gets into some space. And he's being shifted off it. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely weighted ball. Doku could try cutting inside here. Oh, important interception. Palmer can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Eto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Possession football, Jim, with think plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution is not. Oh, he's calling there, it's a free kick. Well, it is club centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No force to come out.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here. Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay of this.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Palmer.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead and break.
And here's Ribery. Oh, look at the space here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And Messi! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're going.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this
There
is to
will
be
be 1
expected,
minute
Peter,
added
when you've
time.
got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Eto, Bernardo Silva, Nesta, and we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Barcelona get the second half started. Rodri, Messi, Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Pedri! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do. Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Here's Ribery. Costa Curta. Messi. Played out to the right. Messi. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. Played back towards his own goal.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Valverde. It's Ribery. Palmer in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Substitution on the field. Dixon. Adams.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Messi. Davis, a player who needs no introduction. Lots of pressure there. He can run onto that. That is great defending, so alert. No, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Messi has found the net here, of course. Now it's Pedri. Costa Curta. Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it.
Roberto Baggio puts through on his own. And he's there to get it away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Caught offside that time. Cole. Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Baggio. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a superb pass. It could be in here. Messi! No, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And we have our very first corner.
just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Baggio. That's Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a corner kick. It's the second corner of the game. Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lewandowski.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kimmich. Here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plenty of early set pieces here. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Just couldn't stay down for him. Oh, that's well spotted. That was good alertness.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. And here's Baggio. Darren Fletcher. Fletcher running with the ball. Final seconds now.
Footballing with usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Messi. The most accurate pass.
Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, super fine. Messi has it out wide and in space. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Vâng, tôi biết mối tình thật nhiều năm, em đã yêu, em đã chờ. Bao tha thiết dốc cả một tuổi xuân, luôn dõi theo bóng hình trong mơ. Ngờ đâu cơn mơ mãi ngu ngơ mà chẳng nên thơ. Tình duyên đã lỡ, thấy em tôi tựa lá cây sắp khô. Không nên cố níu giữa ngày lòng đã phai, thương đã vơi, duyên đã cạn. Trong khi yêu đuối hãy nhìn về ngày mai, không hết đi cho thỏa tâm can. Đời em đã đoàn cánh chim bay ngọn gió cuốn xoay. Tình yêu đất cành giữa hoang mang mọi thứ đang đổi thay. Anh mất âm u có lòng mây mù. Bây giờ em nghĩ đến anh ta đầy oan thù, nhưng tìm nơi đâu hai người bắt đầu sẽ mặc nhiên bước chung đôi không xa nhau. Lấy hơi thở dài quên tạm u hoài. Em còn kiếp sống anh thân nhân trên hai vai. Tất cả bi hài chút thương xót lại, ném vào không khí đốt cháy hết chẳng nhớ ai. Yeah. Trời dù không đem theo mưa, nỗi buồn ghi em sau sóng thưa. Dáng có gông cây đa bay đến kéo em lên cao trên đấy, sông trời sân ra mới làm em tươi như năm xưa. Nhớ không ngày em là mùa hè, tiếc thương với em sao lại yêu đương chi để giờ cứ ngẫm nghĩ điều đã vốn dĩ không thể vãn hồi. Một làn son cho thắm nét môi, hương dung nhan và quý lấy mình thật nhiều kẻ phai phôi. Bỏ lại sau hẹn ước nữa vời, đã quen nhau đấy vẫn giấc vơ. Vâng tôi biết mối tình thật nhiều năm, em đã yêu, em đã chờ. Bao tha thiết dốc cả một tuổi xuân, luôn dõi theo bóng hình trong mơ. Ngờ đâu cơn mơ mới ngu ngơ mà chẳng nên thơ. Tình duyên đã lỡ thấy em tôi tựa lá cây sắp khô. Không nên cố níu giữa người lòng đã phai, thương đã vơi duyên đã cạn. Trong khi yêu đuối hãy nhìn về ngày mai, không hết đi cho vào tâm can. Đời em đã đoàn cánh chim bay ngọn gió cuốn xoay. Tình yêu đứt gánh giữa hoang mang, mọi thứ đang đổi thay. Anh đã mù coi lòng mây mù, bây giờ em nghĩ đến anh ta đầy oan thù. Nhưng tìm nơi đâu hai người bắt đầu, sẽ mặc nhiên bước chung đôi không xa nhau. Lấy hơi thở dài quên tạm u hoài, em còn kiếp sống anh thân nhân trên hai vai. Tất cả bi hài chút thương xót lại, ném vào không khí đôi trái hết chẳng nhớ ai. Em sẽ tìm ra an bình, bước đến một đời mới đón những niềm vui. Nếu như em cần sinh ra bằng muôn yêu thương, trái tim em phải giữ gìn. Quên đi ngày vương đa đoan, quên đi ngày vương đa đoan.
Lặng nhìn màn mưa giữa con phố khuya buồn bã. Tình ơi sao em nỡ đi vội quá, khi nơi đây vẫn bao nhiêu tâm tư chưa nói, vẫn bao nhiêu kỷ niệm với nỗi vẫn vương còn giăng đầy màn đêm tối. Làm sao để quên người trong gió chiều, khi lòng tôi nỗi nhớ ùa về vẫn nghe.
Thì em xin lỗi được chưa, anh biết là em khó chịu. Sao anh còn căng, anh còn văng, anh còn cứ nói nhiều. Thì em xin lỗi, làm sao bây giờ anh thích thế nào, hay bây giờ ta không gặp nhau cho đỡ ồn ào. Anh sẽ lại anh đi, thắng em thì có ích gì, khó khăn gì đâu giận nhau mấy chuyện bé tí. Vì con gái là như thế, muốn yêu thì phải biết chiều, muốn em thật ngoan thì anh cũng phải biết điều. Anh muốn chia tay anh muốn lật kèo anh thật anh. Sit down please. Anh muốn chia tay anh muốn lật kèo anh thật anh. Sit down please.
Ngồi ngay ngắn, sinh nhật của anh 3 lạy, em là người luôn thắng. Anh chỉ muốn được giải bày vì răng, vì em là ánh trăng, là chúa của muôn
Well,
vật.
there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Vieira deals with that comfortably.